What's going on, guys? Quick video. I talked about in the overview video that I did on the Stribog that I wanted to do a separate video showing you guys just kind of the internals, how to take it down, that kind of stuff. So that way you know what you're working with. Like I said, it's a pretty simple design. It's a very, very simple design when it comes to firearms, which, as far as I'm concerned, equals reliability. Something that doesn't have a lot of moving parts is going to be more reliable than something does, generally speaking. Okay, it's not in every case, but generally speaking. So we're going to do a quick just kind of field strip and show you guys the internals and show you how it takes down and then kind of just go with that. All right, so very AR-15-ish in that you have two pins. You got one here, one here. Now, for a field strip, you don't need to take this one out, but you can if you want to. It's completely up to you. You got to push this pin through for this side, and it can get a little tough when it's, I've noticed, at least when it's new. I've heard some people say it eventually works itself out a little bit. And then you take it from this side, pull it apart, and you got it like this, okay? So pretty standard, pretty simple stuff. And in fact, if you look in there, what you've got is essentially an AR-15 trigger. I mean, that's basically what you've got, which is why they have said that there are some AR-15 triggers that will actually work in here. You could actually replace it with an AR-15 trigger. Not every trigger, the company has said, will work with this, but a lot of them apparently will. All right, so for the rest of the disassembly, what you want to do, now that you've kind of broken it apart there, you want to push down on this base plate, or not base plate, this brace here. Brace. There's the word I'm looking for. Brace. That's your brace. That's how it comes. There you go. Now what you've got is you've got your buffer, you've got your carrier, and you've got your bolt all in there. So you want to kind of tip it back a little bit, and you got your buffer and spring in there, followed by your bolt and carrier. Put those off to the side a little bit, and now you can see you've got your free float charging handle. Other than that, that's it. All that you've got in there is a barrel and chamber. That is it. Nothing else in there but the barrel and chamber. Very similar to an AR-15, except no gas tube, nothing like that. As far as the bolt and buffer and carrier design goes, it is, while not shaped the same way, it's basically the same kind of design as an AK-47 in that you've got your buffer and recoil spring at the back. Then you've got your carrier on top with your bolt down at the bottom, and it kind of slides out sideways like that. You see it's got tapered there, so you can slide it back in. It'll come in and out from either side. Very, very simple design, very basic. I mean, these are the moving parts in your upper. These three parts right there. That's it. There's no other moving parts, well, other than your charging handle. In your upper barrel stationary, it's blowback design. Very, very simple stuff. As far as the lower goes, again, you've got your trigger, you've got your bolt lock, bolt release, and you've got your magazine release on both sides. Other than that, I mean, that's it. This is a very, very simple designed firearm right here, which again, you know, a lot of times the less moving parts, the simpler they are, sometimes the better they run. Again, that remains to be seen. We'll see once I get it to the range, but just wanted to show you guys that. So there you go. There's the internals and the takedown, at least for a good field stripping and a good cleaning on the Grand Power Stribog. So take it easy, guys.